excited to be here.
It's going to be a good one. We always say it's going to be a good one. But
yeah, we always say it's going to be a short one. And no, it's not. But yeah, so what are we going to be talking about today?
Today we're going to be talking about emotions.
Emotions. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. So yeah.
Emotions, a lot of people have different types of emotions, you know? Like, there are ones that people have that are very heightened. For example, some are sadness, some are anger, some are depression, some are rage.
Anxiety. Yeah.
Etc., etc. So a lot of people have different types of heightened emotions that a lot of us need to learn how to control. You know, there's a place and time, like a lot of people say. Como un lugar y tiempo.
For everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know about you, but for me, try and control those emotions is so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really hard for me. I feel like, I think it's because how I grew up. Well, not grew up, how my mom raised me, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's just the way I am, but I didn't used to really show a lot of emotions. So right now, it's hard for me to control it because I didn't used to show it. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, because like back then, it was like, I don't know if it happened to you, but like if you felt like you were speaking about something, your parents would get mad. Like, Mom, you hurt me. And they're like, what do you mean? So I think for us, we were so quiet. Now that we never learned how to control it, it's like a disaster.
Yeah, and I feel like it comes with personality too, because I'm not I'm an introvert person. I'm not like really like, oh, outgoing. I'm not. And everyone that knows me knows that that's true. But so I feel it comes with personality as well, because I don't really used to show a lot of emotions. So I used to just hide it. And now it's a problem now. But so yeah, I've been working on that.
Yeah. What's an emotion that's hard for you to control? Not control, but something that you're trying to overcome.
I feel anger and anxiety. But I feel like anxiety, like, in itself is not so much like an emotion. I feel like anxiety has a lot of emotions in it. Well, I don't know. That's the way I see it. I feel like anxiety is like a lot of emotions all at once. So, yeah, anger for sure. I don't know if sadness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think sadness too. That's a really hard emotion. So yeah, but I feel like majority of the time it's anger.
Anger.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we talk about, like I said, not emotion, it would be anxiety, because I feel like for me it's just had a lot of emotion. So yeah.
So everything all together, just anxiety comes in.
Yeah. What about you? What is hard for you?
Anger.
Anger too.
Anger, rage, and resentment. Like, I remember what you did to me.
Yeah.
And like, I can be nice and forgive, but like, I would always remember what that person did, you know?
Yeah, I feel like I used to be a lot like that. Like, I used to hold on to things and like not let it go. But right now I feel like I'm better at it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's not whatever, but I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah.
Because it's affecting me.
Yeah.
So I just let it go.
You let it go.
Yeah.
Lucky. No, this one. It's hard. I'm learning. So something that I looked up that was very interesting when it comes to emotions is that emotions is a conscious behavior. So however, whatever situation that you're in, that's how your body is going to respond. You know how somebody when falls down and other people start laughing? That's their conscious behavior. That's how they react to a certain situation.
Yeah.
Or like if somebody falls and they see that they're bleeding and they just like, okay, whatever. That's a conscious behavior that they have. Some of us will cry. I know I will cry. But for others, it's funny. It's a way to not react to pain because they don't want to feel it. So they're like, let me just laugh it off. So it's a conscious behavior for different people.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it makes sense.
For me, anger is an emotion that I cannot control for me. So anger is something that naturally, since I was a child, was so hard. Of course, I hide it from like certain family members or some friends, but it's been a hard thing since child.
Okay.
I had like 2 therapists since I was a child. We had a family therapist, and then we had one just for me. And then I remember I had to go to counseling in middle school. So anger has always been a big problem in me since a child. So it never, it's there, but I'm learning how to manage it.
Yeah, how to handle it.
Yeah, and it's been difficult. It's been very hard.
I'm sure.
Especially if you're healing your inner child. Then comes the teenage one, and that one is so angry, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, what happened to you? You know? So anger is really hard for me. And something that I also found out is that anger is an emotion that has annoyance, hostility, and displeasure. So if you feel hostile, like if you're stuck or cornered in a situation, right? And the person keeps going and going and going, you're like, okay, I don't want to talk, and just keeps going, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
You don't mean to be mean, but you feel like you're trapped. So you feel like I need to defend myself in any shape or form. And that's when your anger comes, because you're like, this person is not respecting my emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel hostility or displeasure. When you don't like something that's not going your way, people react in anger. Or annoyance. Like, you know how you get annoyed?
Yeah.
Like, I get annoyed by my dog a lot.
Oh, me too.
So I get very angry, and then I'm like, Daigo, no! So a lot of people have different types of situations that anger comes out of them.
Yeah, I'm sure. I actually can understand that, because when I get mad, it starts really like soft. They say, okay, I'm mad, but I can't control it. What happened?
I went on my iPad. What were you saying?
So yeah, when I start getting mad, like, I can control it, but if you keep going at me, like you said,
Yeah,
I'm gonna explode. And it gets to the point that I don't know where all these words or all these anger is coming from. It's just everywhere. It just kind of builds up, you know.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what to do. I just want to like explode. So I feel I've been trying to control that a lot, and what I'm trying to do right now, because like I'm still in the process, it's thinking in the consequences that it's gonna bring me if I say this or if I say that, you know. I try like, okay, maybe if I say this, I'm gonna hurt this person. Our relationship is not gonna be the same. It's gonna bring consequences. So I better just stay calm. I better not say anything. That's what I'm doing right now. Like, I better just stay quiet and don't say anything, and like breathe. Just breathe. And then when I'm calmed down, like, then I talk to that person, because I know I hurt, especially my husband. I'm sorry, baby. But I know, like, it can be really hurtful. I can be really hurtful.
Yeah.
When I'm
like the words.
mad. Yeah. The words.
They come out of your mouth. Yeah, I feel like water went in it, but I don't think it did.
Oh.
I'm like going crazy. No, yeah, because words, our words can just be hurtful when we're angry. And we don't mean to say it.
No.
But it's just like one of those moments.
It's when you don't know how to control it. You don't know how to control that emotion that you're feeling.
And it just comes out.
Yeah.
And it's not an excuse.
No, it's
I'm not saying it's not an excuse. I'm not saying that it's something, you guys have it and you guys are not working on it. But this is something that we are working on ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, we're still working on it. We know it's not right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, another emotion or situation is anxiety. Oh my god, I deal with a lot of anxiety every day. Well, I'll say I have good days and bad days.
Yeah.
But how this anxiety started was when, I don't know, it maybe was like a year ago when my mom left, over to Costa Rica, because she lives there right now. So I feel like, okay, I don't have my mom, I don't have my sister. I feel kind of like alone, loneliness. Like I have Tony, but I was always with my mom and my sister. So that change brought me a lot of anxiety. So I feel since that it has started.
Yeah.
And because we moved to another house, we bought a house, I stopped working. A lot of things were changing in my life, in our lives. So all those changes, it wasn't helping to the anxiety. It was just adding up and adding up and more. So it got to the point that it was, okay, I was like, I don't know how to control this. What am I feeling? I never felt this before. I had anxiety in the past, yeah, but it's a little bit of anxiety. Like, oh, I feel anxious because of this. I feel nervous. It's not really anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, the anxiety that I was feeling at this point was like, I'm going crazy. Like, I'm going crazy with my thoughts. It's like, why am I thinking this? I need help. It got to the point that I had to look for help. Like, I had to go to a therapist, have to, take medication.
Yeah.
It's not like a lot of medication. It's not. It's just to, help a little bit with the hormones. So, yeah, it got to the point that I had to take some medication. But yeah, so anxiety is serious. It's something serious. I wouldn't say that. Well, yeah, I would say that if I wouldn't look for help, it would get to the point of a depression. I will get into a depression. That's what I said. Like, okay, I need to look for help because I don't like the way this is going. Like, I really need help.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still in the process. I'm much better. Like, I remember a few months ago, maybe 4 months ago, I went over to Costa Rica with Tony to visit my family, and oh my god, I had panic attacks over there. I had anxiety over the roof. Like, I was like, okay, in the moment that I go in the plane, all my anxiety is gonna stay here. I'm just gonna enjoy the trip. It's gonna be awesome. No. I got a lot of anxiety, and I don't know if my family could tell. I don't think so. Like, I feel like I'm good at hiding emotions. So yeah, but it was really bad. So yeah, I thought, because I was having anxiety before going, and I thought, oh, maybe it's because I'm really looking forward to this trip. So I was like, okay, and the moment that I go on the plane, everything's gonna be behind. But no, it didn't. So when I came back over here again, it was worse. It was way worse. And then at that point when I said, okay, I need help. I'm looking for help. And yeah, that was like maybe when did I went? In February, so we're in May, 3 months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been much better since that. I feel like I'm actually getting out of there, but it took me a while. It took me a lot of change in my life. I had to change my habits. I had to change routines. I had to do new things to be able to get out of there.
Yes.
And look for help too. It was hard.
It was a hard process.
Yeah, it was a hard process.
How did you know you were about to have a panic attack? Like, what were your things?
I don't know. I just started. Okay, they were coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They were just. I was just start feeling that I couldn't breathe. But I'm like, everything feels heavy. The air was feeling heavy, and more when I was using masks, because over there in Costa Rica, it was when I was having more panic attacks. So over there you have to wear masks for everything, go in stores. Over here it's not so much, but I remember we were in the supermarket and I had the mask on, and I started telling Tony, like, I need to get out of here. I can't breathe. Like, help me. And my mom was like, are you okay? And I'm like, nope, I can't breathe. So yeah, it was just coming out of nowhere. Wow. And it was different. But almost always it was like, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Or I felt like, I don't know. I just, my chest was heavy. Like, everything was heavy around me. Yeah. It's pretty weird. And yeah, I remember sometimes too I couldn't swallow. Oh, my mind was thinking that I couldn't swallow. So I just was like, I can't swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really weird. But it was coming out of nowhere. I didn't know when it was going to happen. oh,
It didn't give you like no symptoms or nothing.
no symptoms. Well, yeah, I had anxiety the whole time.
Yeah, but you didn't know when it would happen.
No,
like it wasn't no warning. It just happened.
Yeah, no warning. Well, it was when I was thinking more and getting stressed. Like, for example, I remember we went with my cousins. I at the end of the panic attack. Well, I almost had one. It was great, but when we were going to a mountain, we were going hiking. So this mountain was beautiful, and I was like, okay, over here in Florida we live the sea level, and like the air is different when you're like
hiking.
like hiking, like it's different.
Yeah, the altitude
you're going out.
Up.
Yeah, you're going out. You're going up. You're going out. No, you're going up. So the altitude is different. So I was like, okay. I heard the people sometimes pass out and they can breathe. So my mind started thinking all those things. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. I was like, oh, I'm feeling it. I can breathe. But it was just that I was about to have a panic attack.
Oh.
And Tony, I remember he was like, no, baby, just breathe. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. If you start feeling bad, I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna come running down. I'm like, okay. So like, yeah, he helped me a lot. So I didn't have one, but I was about to have one. Yeah, at the end we went hiking and everything was beautiful and nothing happened to me, but my mind was telling me that I was gonna have those things. So yeah, it was just, I don't know.
So your mind was just playing tricks on you.
Yeah.
And the medication has been helping you?
The medication is just to produce serotonin. Because, my therapist was telling me that my body wasn't, producing serotonin. So the pills is to help me. It's not so much to like, keep me sedada or like keep me asleep. No, it's just to like help me to produce that hormone that's gonna help me to get out of there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel it has helped, but I don't feel that was all it was helping me. Like I feel I had to make a lot of another change for it to actually help. But it wasn't just the pills, for sure. No.
So you just changed a lot of things in your life.
Yeah, I had to.
Habits.
Yeah, habits. I have to make a routine for my day, so I wouldn't have like those times that I'm like I don't have anything to do and I'm just in my own thoughts, like just thinking things that I shouldn't be thinking. Like why? Like overthinking. Like I was overthinking a lot. So yeah, I feel it helped, but with another things. It's not just by itself.
Yeah. So you just added more.
Yeah, I feel it has to be like.
Yeah.
All your habits.
Yeah. Do you want to tell people what serotonin is if people don't know? For those who don't know what serotonin is.
Yeah, so serotonin is if you want to call it like the happy hormone, the ones that give you happiness. So yeah, that I was taking pills to produce that hormone in my body that my body wasn't creating because all the stress and anxiety. So yeah, that's what serotonin is.
Yeah, and it's not bad to take it.
It's not. I hear a lot of comments about, oh, she's taking pills. Is she crazy? So stupid to say that, but no, it's not. It's actually a condition. Yeah. Like you cannot control.
Yeah.
That your brain is not creating. It's not producing. So
yeah,
it helps. Yeah, there is nothing wrong to take pills to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, another thing is if you're abusing of those pills, okay, that's another thing. That's a problem. Like for sure. That's a problem. But if you're taking it to help you, that is not a problem at all. Oh, well, that's what I think.
Yeah. Would you give advice to those people that don't know what to do when someone has anxiety?
Yeah.
Like what to do and not to do.
Okay, what to do? Look for help. For sure. Talk to somebody. I don't know, boyfriend, mom. Just get out that emotion. If that's not enough, look for therapy for sure. Like look for a professional that can help you get out of there. Because a lot of times we're like, okay, I think I can do it by myself. Like I can get out of here by myself. I've done it before, but no. Sometimes you have to just look for help because sometimes it's not enough. You need a professional.
Yeah.
So look for help. Change your habits. If you it's hard, because for me it was so hard to change my habits, to make a schedule. Okay, at this hour I'm gonna do this and this. That was hard. I never done that before, but well, in my case that has helped a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it was you, the one that gave me that advice, like trying to do that. So that's been helping me a lot. And not to do, it's don't stay like, not keep doing the same things that you're doing that is keeping you there. You know,
Yeah.
just try and
Nice.
and do something different
Yeah.
that brings you joy, and just, I don't know, focus in the day that you're living now, like today, right now, the moment. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't overthink. No overthink. That's so hard with anxiety. Is the problem is that you overthink.
Yeah.
So don't do it. Don't overthink. Don't stay by yourself just at home doing anything. No, just do new things, even if you don't want to. Like, do your makeup. Go for a walk. Take your dogs to the park. Whatever is gonna bring you joy, just do it. Even if you don't want to, because it's gonna help you. At the end, it's gonna help you. It's gonna get you out of there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What about the people that don't have anxiety but have like a boyfriend, a friend that has an anxiety?
That's a really good question.
Are there things that we shouldn't say? Are there things that we
Yeah,
shouldn't
I feel. Yeah. I feel like you don't have to tell somebody, stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. That's all in your head. That's the anxiety. Yes, anxiety, but like, tell me something else. I know it's that. Yeah, just things that it's obvious and it's not gonna make that person feel better. Just don't say it. Just say, oh, do you wanna go to eat? You wanna go for ice cream? You wanna go to the park? Just try and help that person to do different things. You know, to kind of clear their mind.
Like, get out of that situation.
Yeah, get out of there. If that person doesn't want to talk about it, don't force them. Don't force them. If you feel like somebody's like just feeling bummed, and like you can tell that person is somewhere else, even though they're there, just don't ask them. Don't be like, oh, what are you thinking? If that person doesn't want to like tell you, just don't force them, because that's a really bad mistake. When somebody doesn't want to talk about it and you're going through that situation and somebody's asking you, you're like, please don't ask me anymore. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I feel for a lot of people it's hard to understand that, because I mean, I get it. Everyone wants to know, like, how can I help you? But if somebody doesn't want to talk about it, just don't force them.
Yeah, and don't feel like, oh, that person doesn't need my help. They just need space.
Yeah.
Give them space to think. Give them space to just analyze.
Yeah. I feel like probably there is a lot more that I didn't mention.
Yeah.
And because I'm still going through that process, I'm much better. I still have anxiety. I feel like everyone has a lot of anxiety in their lives, even if they don't want to. Like, I feel like everyone's gonna have that. So it's pretty normal. The thing is, if you let it keep going, it's gonna grow. If you don't cut it, if you don't control it, it's gonna grow. There is when we have to pay attention and say like, okay, this can keep happening. So yeah, just control it and try and
seek for help.
Like Jennifer says, seek for help. Have you have an experience with anxiety, depression, or
anxiety?
Like that? Yeah.
Not really, just anger. Just anger is for me. That's the only thing that I think I'm working on, especially with my marriage.
Okay.
Because my husband is more calm, but he likes to fix things right away. So his anger is very, like, constructive. Like, he wants to work it out.
Okay.
My anger is, I need time to think about it. So give me space. But if you don't give me my space, then I start attacking verbally. Like, didn't I just say to leave me alone? Do you not understand? Do you not get what I want? So That's my anger.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not the way that it's supposed to be, because it's supposed to be constructive. It can't be aggressive. So something that I've been understanding with my anger is that it's okay to feel anger, but it's not okay the way that I react with anger.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to have any emotion, because it's not bad. Because a lot of people label certain emotions bad. It's just bad the way that you handle it, and bad how you react to it. Because the people that get affected the most is your loved ones, right? And I've also learned that there are 3 types of anger. There's passive, open, and assertive. So passive is the one that they don't like to admit that they're angry because they don't like confrontation.
Okay.
So they're always like, yeah, no, I'm not angry. Yeah, it's okay. Like, are you sure? Like, yeah, I'm fine. Then there's the open aggression. They lash out in anger and rage and become physically or abusively hurtful to themselves or other people. I feel like that's me. Verbally, I'm very like, I want to attack. And then there's assertive, which is they think before they speak, and they have their anger in control. That's my husband.
That's not me.
No,
that's not me.
No, definitely not. But because I learned it today. But it's interesting to know what kind of anger there is, because they only stimulate that anger is just one bad big thing, you know. And I didn't know that there were different kind of angers that people actually go through. So mine is very reactive. It's verbal. It's hurtful. I want people to feel like they're small.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't stop. Like, I don't stop. Like, the minutes I feel someone insulting me or insulting my loved ones, it's just, I stare. I'm like, okay, just stare. And remember everything that we ever talked about, and I just attack. And it's not good, because I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, that's hurtful. No, I mean for the other person. Like,
yeah. Mostly my husband. But something that he's been helping me with is he's teaching me, and not teaching in a way like he's manipulating me, but teaching me in a way that's going to work for me and our marriage, is learning to be in the same space, but also understanding that the anger that I have is temporary. It's not forever, so I shouldn't make permanent decisions because I'm angry. I can't be like, this divorce! That's permanent decision. I can't say something hurtful because he's going to remember that forever. So that's what he's teaching me is, he always says, breathe. And I'm like, I always get sassy. If I wasn't breathing, I would be dead.
Oh my God, that's me. And like, and a side note, that's really true. That's really true, because my husband still remind me things that I said a year ago when I was mad. I'm like, just let it go, okay? Let it go.
Don't you remember this? Yes, yeah. I don't like that. Or if my husband's
you told me this and this, and you're now saying that, I don't believe it.
Oh, but I don't know if this happens to you, but if you bring something from the past, your husband says, wow, you can't let go of nothing. That's what my husband does. Yeah. And then he's like, okay, clean slate. I'm like, okay, clean slate.
Yeah, easy, no.
So that's what we're learning, because we do have a healthy marriage, but when it comes to our negative emotions, that's when my anger is not in control and his is in control.
Okay.
And it's hard for me to let him lead in that direction. Like, allow my husband to be my husband.
Yeah.
Because when I'm angry, I don't look at him as a husband. I look at him as another person in my life. So I also have to understand that he's there to help me, not to hurt me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Or control me. Because when I'm angry and people tell me, calm down, relax, it's not words that, oh, it's triggering. No, I feel like they're trying to control me.
Okay.
And I don't like those words. But I'm learning that it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Angry. So we're learning space. I need at least, I have to time it, because if I can be angry for weeks, months.
Really?
I can hold on to anger. Yeah, so Alex and me, or especially Alex, is like, okay, babe, I'll give you space, but I can't give you a week. I can't give you 2 weeks. It's not healthy for us. It is not healthy for you. Because the more angry you get, the more it becomes a habit. You're never going to grow.
That is true. Mm-hmm.
You're never going to produce fruits that you need to develop as yourself and as a woman that you want to become. So he gives me like 10 to 15 minutes. So I go to my room, which is mostly my office, and I just sit and I think. I'm like, okay, what happened? And I have to think about everything, the beginning, middle, end. Who started it? What happened? Do I have to apologize? It's hard for me to say sorry. I don't say sorry. I say I feel bad for what happened.
Really?
Yeah, because it's hard for me to say, oh, I'm sorry. I can say, like, oh, if I bump into someone, oh, I'm sorry. But if it's a big clash that happened between me and an opposite person, sorry can't come out of my mouth.
Wow.
So the way that I say sorry to my husband is like, I feel bad for what happened.
No, my husband, that doesn't work with him. He needs to hear that, I'm sorry, baby.
Really?
Like, I'm sorry, yeah.
No. I told Alex, like, I want to say it. He's like, it's going to take time. I understand. So he's
understanding.
I don't deserve him. I tell everybody, I don't deserve him because he understands when I say that. He's like, it's okay, honey. I get what you're trying to say. Yeah.
That's nice.
I've actually started saying sorry, and I've said sorry like 4 times. I'm proud of myself.
Good.
Yeah, I said sorry.
It's something. Yeah. Something that I learned with the anger is that when we just got married, I was the one acting really unhealthy, like really mad, really, I wouldn't say toxic, well, maybe. Like, yeah. I was acting really explosive,
Yeah.
So, at the beginning, and he was really calm. He was like, no, amor, let's talk, let's sit and talk. And I'm like, no, I don't want to talk. I was being really mean. But then he started acting, with time, he started acting the same way I was acting. He was being explosive to him. He was like getting really mad. And then I said, whoa, I don't like this. He's acting the way I'm acting, and I'm not liking this. Because what people say, that when you get married, you start acting like the other person, and the other person start acting how you act.
Yeah.
I feel that was kind of happen in that aspect with anger, in fights.
Yeah.
So there is when I decided to make a change. I was like, okay, I need to make a change because I don't like the way this is going. So now, when we're mad, I try and control myself. I'm like, I stay quiet. I'm like, okay, and then I say, okay, I didn't like this and this and this, but I can actually talk.
Yeah.
I'm not screaming or banging doors. I'm not doing that anymore. So now he's starting to act normal, how he used to act. So we're better.
That's good though.
Yeah.
So that's what made you change.
Yeah. I realized how bad I was acting because he started doing it. I'm like, whoa, I don't like this. And he doesn't deserve that. And I don't deserve this either. So we got to make a change. I decided to make the change. And then he realized, okay.
She wants to change.
Let's change together. So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it wasn't easy. No.
No, it's not. Well, for me, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, God, for me, no. Especially since something that I've been working on since a child.
Yeah, no, and like I said, I realized how much it was hurting him, and he was hurting me when he was getting mad as well. So
that's what made you change.
Yeah, was what made me change for sure.
Yeah, mine turnabout was Alex sat me down, and he said, "I love you, but you're hurting us." And I thought he was gonna say, "I'm leaving you." No, he didn't say that. He's like, "You're hurting us, so we can continue this route, but just understand that me and you are gonna lose connection. We're gonna fall out of love." So I'm just like,
no, it's true.
And I'm 25, so it's a learning process. And the thing is, when I work on it and we're doing good for like, let's say a month, and there's that one thing, it's just explosive, right? It's that one argument that you didn't think that they came out of nowhere. and all the good things that you were working on, like communication, having your private room, going to the communication room if you have one. I recommend that you should have one. When that one argument happens out of nowhere, and then it feels like you have to restart again, and you feel like
that's how it feels.
It feels like dirt. You're like, oh, I worked so hard. Is he gonna see that I'm trying? And if you have a good husband, he's gonna be like, or a good wife,
he's gonna be understanding.
He's gonna be very understanding. Sure. He's like, no, I see that you're trying. This is one argument out of the month.
Yeah,
we're working on it.
And it should be that way. Like, you cannot erase all the improvement that you've been doing just because one mistake. So
you're always gonna have that one argument.
You're always gonna have that.
It's not gonna be like perfect, like peaches and cream. You know, you're always gonna have that one thing that's just gonna be like, why did I do that? You know, or ask for forgiveness, or see or feel like I'm going back to my old ways.
Yeah,
and you're not. You're just, it was just a fight.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
To fight. Or something else that made me like not be so angry is that I've been having dreams, or this one dream that my husband died.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like, oh my God, what's this dream? And I remember I talked to one of my friends, and I told my friend, I just started crying. I was like, because this dream has been coming back now. It's been like 2 weeks. And when you were speaking about anxiety, I was like, okay, I get it, because I'm starting to like, not that I don't know what I'm breathing. It's just like I feel out of control.
Yeah.
Like I'm not in control of that situation. So this dream is happening. It keeps coming back. And it keeps coming back.
The same dream?
The same dream. And so like I just cry out of
nowhere.
How many
times have you had that dream?
So I had it was like a couple months ago. It's like 9 months ago. And then it started coming back. And it will pop out. Like, me and you could be talking, and it comes out of nowhere. I'm like, why am I thinking about it? I remember how he died, the location, and who did it. And I remember the people that were there trying to calm me down. And so what's been happening to me is I control my anger now. So I'm just like, not control it, but I'm just like, am I going to lose my husband? Am I going to lose my husband? Am I going to lose my husband?
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, when we get angry, I just want, okay, let's not be angry no more. I don't know how long I have with you.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't know if this is God teaching me a lesson. He's like, Jennifer, you better act straight, or I can take this away from you. Either, it's not like he's gonna kill him, no, as in like, we might end up in divorce, or we might get separated. You don't know. Yeah. So I've been praying so hard. I'm just like, God, please protect my husband. But I don't get as mad like that no more. Now I keep telling my husband, I love you. I love you. I love you, babe. I love you, babe. And he's like,
but that's good.
Yeah. And then my husband's like, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm okay. It's just, you know, it's been happening. The dream has been happening. So that is something that is contributing to me to like,
maybe that's God telling you, hey girl,
you gotta change. Yeah. And it's been happening. So it's just like, I've also been praying for discernment to like, okay, what does this mean? I need to know what this means, because I can't let go of that dream, or whatever it is keeps coming back. So that's been helping us, I guess, what God is trying to tell me, like,
yeah,
directa, or if not, te voy a quitar esa bendición que tú tienes. So I'm just like, okay, I'm at it. I'm working. Yeah.
And you gotta work for it, you know?
Yeah. Do you have any Bible verses that are helping you?
I actually do. I have a few. I actually have a lot. But I picked just 3. The verses that I have is 1 Peter 5:7, and it says, it's about anxiety. This verse it's with anxiety. It says, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. And another thing that I didn't say about anxiety is that the main thing is how it's been helping me, like, getting out of there. It's God. Like, no pills, no routines, no habits. No, it's God.
Mm-hmm.
It's the main reason I've been like improving.
Yeah.
Because you cannot get out of there without God. Well, for me, that I'm Christian, I feel that's the reason that I'm getting out of there. Because, yeah, the pills has helped, routines, habits, but I've been putting myself more in in God's way, like okay, I want to be there. I know God is gonna get me out of there. And I said God because I'm Christian. I know there is people that don't believe in God or another religions, and I understand that. But for me, my personal opinion, God is the one that has helped me a lot because I have faith in that, So yeah, that verse has helped a lot. I have another one too that is Proverbs 15:1, and it says a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. And that is so true. Like I was saying, I had to change my way of handling fights and handle anger, because when I was being mean, I was being rude, it was making things worse. And clearly you can see that, and the Bible says that.
Yeah.
That when you talk bad to the other person is gonna get even worse. So just that verse has helped me a lot. A lot. So yeah.
For me, it's James 1:19-20, and it says, "My dear brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry." And that is so true, because
that is so true.
You have to think before you speak. Something that the Bible also says, like, quick to listen, like, understand the person's point of view. Don't try to overexert yourself or try to over-explain yourself, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires. What he means by human anger is because us humans we're not equal to his holiness or his anger, because his anger is not our type of anger, and our anger causes us to do something negative and reactive. So that's been helping. Another verse that has also been helping me is Proverbs. If I look at it, it's in the first, and Proverbs 29:11, and it says, "Fools give vent to their rage, but wise bring calm to the end." Now, for a lot of people that don't know, Proverbs is the book of wisdom. If you guys are looking for something like, where do I start or how can I know, Proverbs is a good book to start, because that book is just everything that God is teaching you. And it's so true. When you're angry, don't just, or something that I do, like call my sister, like, you know what happened? Da-da-da. Because what am I getting out of that? Nothing. So don't vent just when you're angry. Control that anger, because rage can happen and it'll just affect everybody. And then the last one that I have is Proverbs 19:11. "A person wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense." So if you guys change the version of it, it says something different. I'll try the one that you told me before, the ASV.
Okay.
It said, "The discretion of man maketh him slow to anger, and it is glory to pass over transgression." So slow to anger, but understand that you have to give something positive. Don't allow bad things to come out of your mouth, because that is just not gonna build someone up. You can actually destroy someone, down. That's what's been helping me, because like you said, you trust God in everything. And when it comes to my anger, it's just like, I have a lot of pride.
Yeah.
I don't allow, like, if I hear something in my ear saying, don't do it, and I'm just like, I know who this is. I know this is the Holy Spirit. And I ignore it, and I'm like, I'm going to do it. That is, like, much more consequences, because it's, he's telling you, I'm helping you. You asked for my help. Why are you
still doing it?
Yeah. And I'm here.
Yeah. And I have one more, and it's Philippians 4:7, and it says, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your minds in Christ Jesus." And this verse in particular has helped me a lot, because when I start helping God for my anxiety and stress and all the emotions I was feeling, and I start concentrating and thinking about God, not thinking so much about the problems or the things I had to do, or what about if this happened, or something bad is gonna happen to me, my husband, my family. When you stop thinking about those things and you put your mind on God, that is when you start seeing the change. You're like, okay, God it's taking care of my thoughts, my heart, and this verse talks about that. So that's been helping me a lot.
Yeah. I think it's a good verse.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah, that one's really good. So if you guys are going through anything, it's not bad to seek out for help, you know?
No, it's not.
No. It's good to talk to your friends, but it's always good to talk to a professional, talk to someone that has been through something like that. And like she said, it's not bad to go to therapy. It's not bad to take pills or anything. And if you don't believe in God and you believe in something else, do whatever makes you feel at peace, you know?
And whatever is gonna help you.
Yeah,
like what is important is your mental health.
Yeah.
So, and speaking about this, I don't know, I'm still going through the process of, you know, healing and my mental health and all that. So maybe in a few months we can make another video about anxiety and emotions again to see.
Yeah. Like an update.
Yeah, like an update, and see with what else we can help and how we handle it. Because this is a whole process.
Yes,
this is not like, oh, I'm good now. No, it's a process. So yeah, we can make another video in the future.
I think I like this episode. It was very nice. It's a learning process for everybody.
It is.
And don't feel bad just because you're going through like a negative emotion. It's totally fine. Hui.
That scared me.
Everybody goes through it.
Yeah, everybody goes through it. That's true. And it's you're not a normal because you're going through it. I feel like it's normal, even though you don't see it like normal. I'm sorry for Taiko. You don't see it normal at that point. Everyone goes through it. Everyone at some point in their lives goes through depression, even though it's like horrible, or anxiety, stress, whatever it is. It's normal. You're gonna get out of there. So
yeah. Did we have any questions from?
I think we might have one. Yeah.
One. Ha. I think it was, how did the two hosts meet?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the question was how we met.
Yeah.
How did we meet?
How did we meet?
At church.
We met at church.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't know how. I remember. She started talking to me.
Yeah, I'm good.
She was just like, hi, how are you? I'm like, hi. That's what I like about Jennifer, that she's just so outgoing. Like, that's not me at all. I'm zero outgoing. Like, I'm so introvert. That's just me.
I have a lot of introvert friends, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I have many. And 1, 2, 3. 3 of them are watching it, so they know who they are. They're very... And I'm let's go have fun.
I'm the same way. I'm just really calm, really chill. I'm not outgoing. Yeah, I'm not. I'm really like relaxed.
Yeah. That's how we met.
Yeah. So we met at church. She started talking to me, and then I think it was because of Tony too and Alex. I saw that they were talking and they were friends, so I was like, oh, who they are, you know?
Yeah.
And so he started talking to me. Oh, that's Jennifer and that's Alex, and then you start talking to me, and that's how we met.
Yep.
We started just hanging out.
Yep. That's how we met. And now we're here.
Yeah.
When did we meet?
I have no idea. When you got married? 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember you invited us to your wedding.
I'm angry because of that, so.
What?
She didn't come to my wedding.
I didn't go, but because I got food poisoning.
She's lying.
I'm not.
She's lying.
No,
I'm gonna take her to court. I'm just kidding.
No, I actually was almost ready. I remember I went to Tony's apartment to get ready.
Yeah.
But the day before we went out.
Yeah.
We were at this point we were engaged actually. Or dating. I don't know. Well, the thing is that we were gonna go out.
Okay.
And no, we went out the day before.
Yeah.
And we went to. Can I say the name of the restaurant?
Hmm?
Can I say the name of the restaurant? Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so we went to Red Lobster. I got food poison. Since that, I don't go anymore. I got really sick. And at the next day, I was like, just like, Tony, I don't know. I really want to go, but I'm going to need a bathroom there the whole time. So I better just not
go.
So I'm glad that I didn't go.
Yeah, because I had a porta
that would
potty.
be horrible.
Oh, yes, the amount of people that were coming in and out. And it was close to the horses.
Oh, my God.
Because there were horses I think it's in a corner where the horses were. So, yeah. That would have been a fun
Yeah,
day.
so that's why I couldn't go.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I was really sad I couldn't go, but yeah.
Yeah.
But at that point, I think we were not talking. It was just because of Tony, so I was included there. I was going. But after the wedding and months later, then when we started talking.
We started talking. Yeah. And that's how we met.
Yeah. We met at church.
And now we're here.
Yeah, so next time, just ask.
Questions.
Yeah, just ask whatever. We want to answer. Oh my God. Yeah. So I think this was like a short one, a short episode.
It was. It really was.
So yeah, we will keep you guys updated because, like we said, this is a process. We're still in the process of anger and anxiety and a lot of emotions in it. So we will let you guys know in the future
if we're single or not.
Oh my, nah, you will not.
No, Alex told me he will never divorce me. I will be the one divorcing him. I'm like, you're right. I see that.
Poor Alex.
He's gonna hear this. He's like, babe, come over here. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like Paula said, don't be afraid to ask us questions. We would love to answer questions because that would be fun. Because Q&A would be fun. It would be a fun episode. So totally.
Yeah, we would like to make just one like Q&A, you know?
Yeah.
Just answer random questions. Oops, sorry. Like whatever. It doesn't need to be anything specific. Yeah. Just dumb questions.
Yes.
Whatever.
Anything. Yeah. Anything.
Yeah. We're open to it. Open mind.
Also, this summer, we will be doing the marriage crime.
Yeah.
Marriage crime episodes.
Yeah, we're going to start doing 2 episodes a week.
During summer.
The normal podcast and then another kind of season is going to be about crimes.
Yeah, marriage crimes.
So we're really looking forward to that. We're excited.
And I swear, if you guys listen to the other one more, I'm going to be a little hurt.
Yeah.
But we hope you guys stick around. Oh, I hope you guys sticked around. And thank you for joining us for today's episode.
And we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.